Hey, and welcome to your daily card. This card will be for the 12th December, and so therefore I have two cards. I hope you are happy with. I don't know what guidance messages. This one is the card Human Gift, and it has the number of 8. A number 8 is a powerful creative manifester, and that you have all in you. Which direction you go. So because you decide where you direct your thoughts. Well, this is once as the humanitarian, which we all want to be. Most of all people on the mission, twin flame. And the other is in a kitchen with depression, right? Because through all his life and his Pisces and it's all actually repressed that in here, and that goes in a different direction. All the power that we have don't allow us. We are not manifesting right in this moment. We are too overburdened, too exhausted. Because it might bring us away from the thought. Because our thoughts are powerful. Most of all, the number 8, focus as you can, as most natural as you can. If you feel you don't use it right, please take your time as much as it needs, as the monks use the nation, because the mind manifesting. So if you're now ready to think worthy thoughts, that what you are, it's what you, and if you aren't already because you're feeling weak, then take your time with meditation. And take your time with visionary. Uh, wants to solve the angel Razbar. Yeah, we see beauty. Nature, this angel. It looks like a mother nature. She has all the gifts, all the flowers, all the power. Her hair are so long it is actually already like a carpet even on the ground, which is goes with much wisdom. Hair is for wisdom and for the experiences. All it is with her. She wears red and green. Red is action, a lot of positive action, a lot of action in the right direction from natural, and green, some green, which indicates her chakra, that this action is done always with love. That's why it's producing red things. And there we see someone, small child, catching to her gifts, and she's giving it to him. So the mother nature is always there for us to remember that this is always ours. This is all ours. All that we need is in us. And the mother nature is a part of us. This is an aspect of us which is abstract and which is perfect. It's our higher self as a source. So it gives us what we need and want to catch up us if we don't believe in our power. Tell me the truth, I asked love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, love said. I am the recurring joy of living. The Master speaks of a den of riches, where many precious jewels can be found. In abundance they lie, patient and ready to be claimed. Go, scoop them up, urges the Master. The devoted ones look but cannot see. Where are these precious jewels, they cry, for we cannot find them anywhere. The Master gazes lovingly at the devoted ones and responds kindly. In service, my beloveds, you shall find the Jew's true service. Well, this is an answer of my question at least. I don't know about you, but I've been preparing myself to work more with people because even I have many talents, as I discovered. I love dance a lot. I dance naturally, and I'm really passionately, you know, to just have this music and be with others, and I am contagious to others to do the same, just flow within the music. Everyone can do, sing, play or dance. And I am very good in paperwork. I'm very good in books, in languages. I love books. I love doing paperwork. This is my first apprenticeship, or just secretary work. I love, but with my previous problem, maybe it was given out in vain, so I couldn't pursue this kind of job. So you see, have to maybe figure out whether it had a point all that unfolded in your life and been cursing it for so long. So maybe a social phobia wanted to tell me that I don't belong in office. I belong there where I can help people who have disabilities, or have, most of all, I love to work with people that have mental problems, because they are too sensitive, as it is with me. Have this healing ability with energy. So this about service is actually an answer for myself, some way. For what is the soul but the finest and most precious of heavenly jewels? What is service but the scooping up of the soul that it does not lie lost, not nor unclaimed, but instead honored for all its precious worth and beauty, tended to until it becomes vibrant as a flawless ruby, radiant with the joy of living. Divine contribution is offered to those who wish to contribute to the world. The Great Beloved sees what is in your heart, what it is you wish to offer, and is saying yes. So you are being empowered to serve, to assist, to offer a genuine spiritual contribution to this planet, to become a sacred hand at work for the will of heaven. Such is the capacity bestowed upon the soul that is wise and filled with love, and therefore desiring to serve. So then, to not doubt yourself, beloved, you have been blessed with all, and claim it. Cast aside your doubts then. Yet perhaps this is not easy for you to do. Perhaps you look at the world, even your chosen field of endeavor, and already you hear so many voices speaking. You may wonder if your own contribution would simply add noise to your cacophony. You may wonder if you can really help, if you have anything genuine to add, or if there is just too much noise anyway. You may hesitate and become fearful. Do not despair, my beloved. My heart goes out to you, hugging you and loving you, feeling you, and be with you. It is part of your divine destiny to add something of great value to the world. It is part of your destiny. Can't wait it. Start better now. Something that has its place even amongst all that activity, something needed absolutely in the hearts of all. It's needed, it's wanted, expected. That precious gift is the true silence. The true silence is peace. It is the living experience of the eternal love of the divine, that asks nothing but to be received and gives of itself unconditionally. This silence is present underneath even the most raucous noise, if one knows how to access it. Yeah, this silence actually, the experience of what I want the most, and what gives me the most safety, I've experienced by doing meditation. When I am not followed, chased by thoughts, which is one of the biggest problem for people, and I suffer from that very severe because of my compulsive thinking, panics, worries. The true silence can only be felt through the beautiful feeling heart. When you know how to feel for it, to surrender into it, you can transmit silence in many ways. Through the peace you cultivate in your heart, in your own daily living, through your presence, through your art, even through your voice, written, sung or spoken. Yes, even through sound, if that is your path of service. Silence through sound. How beautiful is that? Silence can emanate through your voice, and divine silence can be felt in the hearts of others. True and great silence, as you may now realize, my dear angel, replies an angel, is not the absence of noise, of sound is the experience of the divine presence of love, stillness inside of you. So, shall you trust in the wisdom of the Master who bids you to serve? To serve according to the graces you have been given? Will you choose to put aside your doubts and instead believe in yourself and the power of divine love that will reach out to the world through your willing soul? Ah yes, I knew your brave heart would accept this empowerment. I knew you wanted to serve more than you wanted to fear. Whatever is in your heart is the method by which the great Jews and Jews, it's funny, but it's really true, Jews of your love, shall be collected. The Master teaches us that we are built to serve according to our higher perfection. So, if the dance is in your heart, then dance. Be open and free, do not hide, dance. If prayer is in your heart, then pray. If you can feed the poor with food, if you can give the despairing kindness, the lost your words, and those who have turned away from the great Master a healing touch, then do so. Yeah, I see myself really in that terrain and in that sphere of surroundings, because I have very much love to give. My heart is transformed, it's been transformed, and I have this healing connection, and it's healing me back, right? It's healing me back, it's what I need to love. Do so without doubt, without having to be the best or the greatest or any other notion your mind conjures. Just be willing. Show up. Willingness, not perfection, is required from you. So then there is room for freedom to awaken in you. Willingness opens you to divine assistance, and through that empowerment, an even greater joy of being will grow in your sacred heart. Your service can flow from simply being yourself in the world, completely and utterly. Your radiance can become one of the sacred candles of the Holy Master. There are many candles that hold the Master's light, and yet each one of them is precious beyond compare. Be, you shall be such light. Exactly natural. That's your nature. That's your purpose. Scoop up the jewels through your service, and do not render yourself incapable through nightmares or false imagining and smallness of mind. Yes, your heart is too big for your mind, and it will break it open, but that is okay. Do you think you only serve love and are not also served by love and supported by what you do? The helpers are always helped. This is love's way. Do you feel as though you are a foreigner in this land? Ah, Angel Razbar shall show you the way then, for she knows you from a long, long time ago, though you might have temporarily forgot the acquaintance. It's reminding something. On the twin flames. She is a great hostess and guide in this terrain of divine love, and she remembers you. You were great of heart and capable of contribution. You were now signing up for service in the great work of love. Yes, there is work for you to do. Your purpose is bestowed. Serve, assist, do not hold back for any reason. Not one reason you could imagine is worthy of you. So then aliveness, so then service, so then joy, help and be helped. This is the way for you now. This oracle comes to you with guidance. You are being guided deeper into your life purpose and divine destiny. Like a maturing adult who is ready to take on the mantle of a greater responsibility, your soul is stepping up. You're going through a process of assuming more spiritual responsibility for the honest and empowered expression of your own essence, and through that, your healing presence in the world is increasing. You are stepping up and forward onto your path. This is appropriate now. It will make you more visible, but that is as it should be. It is not about being worth more than another. It is about the utterly sensible use of light, that it not be dampened down by a shade, but instead be placed where it can cast its fullness so that others, still in darkness, may find their way more easily. You're a lighthouse, baby. Wow. That's what it wants to say. This is efficient, intelligent, and sensible. Your success and growth is drenched in compassion and brings joy to the heart of the master. As another and another find their way, benefiting from the light of your being. So shine through. Shine true. Be humble, but not dismissive of your gifts. Allow others to find their way more easily because you choose to honor the power of the great silence that emanates through you evermore as you trust and surrender. So, this oracle brings special messages of reassurance that you are making progress and are indeed on the right path. Although it may not unfold exactly as you anticipate, it will indeed unfold. You are making a positive impact on the world, more than you consciously realize, and you are asked therefore to continue. Do not give up. Do not turn back, just continue. Show up. Take your steps, your journey, and know that the Great Master is aware of you and is sending the Holy Ones, including that wise ancient mother, Angel Razbar, to bring you the blessing of the true silence now. Let it clear and soothe your mind and heart, and help you remember the peace that dwells within you. All is well. Ritual. I am blessed to serve the great all-loving silence through the presence of divine joy, grace, and radiant compassion. Through the Master that loves me without condition, and the blessed assistance of Angel Razbar who loves me unconditionally, I accept all help and I offer myself completely in service to life, to being, and to assist humanity in a practical way, according to the graces and talents I have been given, so be it. If you can comfortably place your forehead on the floor, bowing to the earth, do so. And rest in this state for several moments, as you wish. So there we will move to the next card. I want to describe the art of it first. That's the card of human gift. We see a woman who is quite desperate. She's quite desperate. She holding her head with her hand. She is frustrated. She's sick. She is disempowered. She is broken. And we see an angel who is always there and try to enter her space so can unite with her and go with her and support her, because if we're too much in dense energy, we don't allow them to step to us, we don't ask for, so they want always to come and heal us, and as more we allow, as more we feel connected and transmuted. In the nearby, we see some couple in love. We see some monk being his service, wanted to offer something to that woman, but she is too far away from all of it. She is not a part of it. But the angel is working, helping, and transmitting those pains. And there's a lot of red, orange, and yellow, which is the physical chakras, which is very important for the divine feminine, because the divine feminine is more the presence of the higher chakras, like such spiritual and vision, and she forgets the just same important physical matters as it is her power, her needs, her ego. This is all important to channel her joy, her gifts, her fun, her sensuality, her connection to physicality, to others, and to serve and bring it all to the physical, to ground the wisdom of spirituality. I think that this what makes her feel so separate and so destroyed, because she knows all of that, but she cannot apply it. And I think this angel with all of those colors of those chakras wants to help her to maybe give up on resistance and just allow her to flow with the flow, no matter how much we shake. It's gonna be unfolding beautifully. You can trust. Oh heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason comes from you. Such kindness is offered by the beloved, yet so much defiance and resistance comes from you. Such grace is offered by the beloved, yet so much fault and failure comes from you. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. Yeah. That's it beautiful. That's it all to the divine feminine. And in some aspects to divine masculine, it is all in us, so we share same issues, just in different amounts, percentually shared. Do you bemoan your lack of faith? I guess. Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you can't bring yourself to trust and love more than you trust in your fear? Yeah, that's brings it right, to put right, yeah. Do you lament and worry that you could or should be living in greater surrender, and yet, when is light more precious than when it arises from darkness? When is trust more admirable than when it involves an uncertain yet bold leap of faith? O human angel, your path is perfection in the divine ascent, not in some artificial absence of struggle, but in the resting of darkness and light that ignites the fire within your holy heart. So rise up now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved. Even for all the doubt, you are still a cherished one of the great beloved, and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be weary from doubt and distrust, so much heartbreak and so many agonies, yet still it beats. Kind of. Still breathes. Still breathing. Still it persists. The love prevails. With unquestioning allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, the sacred heart of yours. how can it be worth of anything other than tenderness, gratitude, acknowledgement, appreciation, admiration? Love, peace, joy, gratitude, gratification. Do not plague your heart with falsehoods and expectations of some disembodied perfection. The perfection of your heart is that it loves still. Even if you try to stop it with some notion of self-protection from future hurt through doubt or fear, still it loves. It is perfection that it hopes even after despair, that it holds compassion even after experiences of fear. So then, what is there left to do but breathe the grandest sigh of relief and allow yourself the essential luxury of peace within? So then, everything is all right, even if at some moments it seems not to be. Still, your heart is in honor of life. The heart can be nurtured and coaxed into gentle acceptance of all that is, and the divine side will become available to you. Yes, sacred side is what is behind this oracle for you now, beloved. You are meant to be witnessing something important, something that you make the presence of the divine in your affairs more real to you. It will be something you can come to count on at all times, and in that, gain greater peace and the realization that yes, it is safe to trust and surrender. Indeed, it is the only safe, sane, and sensible way to live. It is also the most fun way to live. And you are allowed to live this way if you so choose. It is not shirking your duty as a responsible adult. It is not deluding yourself and turning away from the real world. Rather, surrender is placing the responsibility where it best plays, firmly in the hands of that part of you wise enough to know the great beloved is wiser still. The love is wiser still. And it's healing you. And that your life unfolds according to the great beloved's grace. So, for now, take comfort in this oracle. Just for a moment, let your heart be honored and loved by you, beyond self, and your twin. And imagine that you can crack open a window and dustiest chamber of your own heart temple to let the light of the divine stream in. You may see the angel reaching to assist you. You may receive the gift of understanding, insight, and revelation. You may feel peace, or you may finally allow your heart to break once more, to shed those old grievances and be free and fresh to live and love again. Or you may quietly realize you're a human, you're light and dark, of heaven and earth. What a perfect blend you are of all that can possibly be. Just let it go of perfection. Let go, let yourself go and step aside from your own way so it can be unfolded and can be passed and can be followed. Don't feel trapped. Don't trap yourself in a certain way to be or to unfold. You're an extraordinary, living, divine experiment in the making, and you are sacred, cherished, and loved by the great beloved. So do not fear your fear, but to doubt with compassion. to doubt. Let it be and let it go. You are human after all, and your journey is beyond description. Just remember, if you're ever in need of the great beloved, there is a place where sacred Christ is always available to you. In the temple of your heart, with the window cracked open, so the dove can fly out and love can breathe freely. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. you are or soon will be seeing with greater clarity and insight a situation that has been obscured to you in the past. You may be startled by what you perceive so much so that you second guess yourself or chalk it up to wild imagination on your part. You are asked to trust in your perceptions that when they come from the heart, although what you perceive may be darkness, there will be no judgment in it. See what is truthfully there. Be in the compassionate nature of your heart, and you shall also be shown the most graceful way to become clear and free of darkness, either within yourself or within others and the world around you. So beautiful. So therefore, just trust in yourself, trust in your ability to overcome, trust in your freedom, trust in anything beautiful and inexplicable, right? So the ritual. Place your hands on your heart or in a prayer. I love you. You are strong, you're brave, you're powerful, you're gentle, vulnerable, and inspired. You are truth, you are insight, you're wisdom, you are life. I love you, and you are safe. You are the divine made flesh. You, my precious heart, my precious connection to life. I adore you. Thank you for loving. Let us open the inner window. Let the stale emotion out. Let the window crack open. Let all this stale and stalled out naturally. And breathe in fresh life now, fresh air. For you are to be well and thrive according to love's grace and wisdom. This is your birthright. This is your natural. I trust in what you know and what you see, in your heart's, your nature of your heart, compassionate nature of your heart. In compassion, I honor all perception of truth. So be it. So have a beautiful week. See you tomorrow. See you.